in the hub today. Lots of you obviously mentioning about the empty seats. Ashley McKinnon, good morning to you. I went to the swimwear event on Saturday and couldn't believe a whole block of seating was empty. It's sad that people who tried couldn't get in. Natalie Hall, I would have loved to have been there watching the gymnastics. The expensive seats at the front were empty. I would have filled one. That's not me, that's obviously Natalie. Kerry Davies, I was in the cheap seats at the Aquatic Centre and found it very hard to swallow, seeing the best seats completely empty, not cool. And finally, James Dixon, it looks awful. These pictures are being beamed around the world and we have empty seats. I find it embarrassing. Please let us know what you think.
Hope there are no empty seats for Tom Daly, 3 o'clock this afternoon.
Oh, I'd be there if I could get a ticket for that. Yeah, good luck, Tom. Now, last week, a government report revealed only 1 in 10 rapes are reported to the police. Joining us now are 2 women who have both been raped. Tessa Scola, by a man she was dating at the time, and Janet, who we can't identify. She was raped by her husband. So why do so few women report rape? Well, today Tessa and Janet have bravely decided to speak out, to share their ordeals and hope that it might help other people to come forward. And also we've got former Met Detective Chief Superintendent Sue Hill. Welcome to you all, and thank you so much for talking about this, because Tessa, it's not an easy thing to discuss, and something that at the time you felt that you couldn't or didn't want to tell anybody. Tell us about this man, because this was somebody you knew, not well, but you'd had a couple of dates, hadn't you?
Yes, and I felt very comfortable, and he was charming, and I'd worked abroad and had come back to this country and bought a new flat, and I just felt very safe, and I thought I was on to a new way of living. And I had been a dancer travelling around the world and had been attacked before. But when he raped me, this was in my own home, as an ordinary person, should I say, starting a fresh life, feeling safe, and this was in my sanctuary. And I think...
And when you say in your own home, this was uninvited, because you'd had a couple of dates, but he turned up uninvited this time.
Yes, and quite unexpectedly, and the doorbell rang, and I saw him standing there, but it was a different man standing there, and he just burst in.
What do you mean, different man?
Complete change of character and face, and he was just... He knew what... He was on a mission, and he knew what he'd come there to do, and that was the greatest shock. And so I think I had a huge delayed reaction.
So the man you knew before that day in the doorway, describe him. What was he like in terms of personality and looks and behaviour?
Charming, gentle, kind, attentive, and I enjoyed every moment of our walks and meals out together.
And now you were looking at what?
A glazed, angry, determined monster.
So when he left, what did you do? What was going through your head? Did you think about ringing the police?
I didn't. I think you're just so numb and so shocked, and I was appalled, and I felt filthy, and I felt stupid because I hadn't done anything wrong, and there wasn't any sign or intention on his part for doing this. And I think it's just utter shock and disbelief.
And did he flee the scene, or did he calmly leave the scene? Did he indulge in conversation with you after this?
He just calmly left and shut the door. Then there is a sense of relief, because there I was, and I'd bashed my cheek, and I felt faint and sick, and I was sore, but I was alive, and just the relief that I could then latch the door. But I sort of just stood in the shower for a long time. I couldn't sleep that night, and then it was the next day that I had to go to work, and I just had to start.
And what about, you know, I think most of us can understand that initial reaction, Sue, of just the shock and think, I can't believe that's just happened to me, or feeling like Tessa said, a bit stupid. Why did I open the door? Shouldn't let him in. But what about a couple of days later? Maybe if you think about it then, would you encourage women to come forward then?
And Tessa and I have talked about this. Rape isn't just an attack on the body, it's an attack on your soul, particularly when it's someone you know. When it's someone you've befriended and he's come into your home like that, I mean, you are in shock, and you're frightened, you're scared because of all the tabloid myths around. If you're raped, you know, you've got to be battered and dragged off the street. That isn't what happens. In 90% of the time, it's someone you know.
Yeah, that's certainly not what happened to Janet. As I said, we can't reveal Janet's identity, because actually this was a man you knew so well. He was your husband.
Yes, that's right.
And you were very young.
Yes.
when you met this man, and you'd gone to live abroad.
Yes.
And you married very young and were then pregnant, 6 months pregnant. Tell us, he sounds like a charming man when you met him. Tell us about him.
Yes, he was very charming, very good looking. I actually loved him. I married him, I got pregnant, and there were times I didn't want sex and he would beat me, and he wouldn't stop till I were black and blue. Old cushions over my head. As I had the children grow up more, he threatened to kill me, take the children away from me. In fact, I haven't seen my son for 13 years because he put him on a plane and sent him away abroad.
And the first time he did this to you, what went through your mind? Did you actually think of it as rape, or because it was your husband, did you think, well, I must have done something wrong? Like Tessa was saying, somehow women, for some reason, blame themselves, think I've done something wrong.
Yeah, I blame myself all the time. But eventually I realised it wasn't me, it was him. He was stealing my passport and identity, the telephone. He wouldn't let me out the house. I didn't know when he'd come back what mood he'd be in.
But Janet, why didn't you tell someone, or why didn't you leave him?
Well, I was most of the time locked in an apartment. He'd take the key, he'd take the phone, I couldn't call anyone. I was absolutely terrified of him.
What did it take then, if you were terrified? And eventually you put an end to it. It was after 13 years, wasn't it?
Yes.
And you went to your own dad.
Yes.
What did you say to him?
I told him that he kept raping me and beating me, and I needed to get out the marriage. My ex-husband was saying if I'd get him a house, a deposit, which my father also gave the money, he would let me out the marriage. But then I got pregnant again, and every time he was threatening always to keep my children from me.
But once you told your father, how did you feel? What sense of relief did you feel?
It was just such a relief. Just to sit in the hotel lobby and talk to him. It was like I felt safe again, and yeah, I felt I could talk more then.
And Sue, you know, I think when you talk about
You were talking about when rape within marriage
yeah, I
was
was
actually made
reading.
illegal.
It was only
1991.
made illegal in 1991. So until 1991, it was perfectly legal for a husband to rape his wife.
Forcibly have sex with your wife, yeah, unbelievable. But now, you know, we talked about things have changed again. Even this last 10 years, things are moving on. And Tessa would say, report it if you're watching right now and something's happened to you, because the other thing is the police can build an intelligence picture. Who's to say, even if he wasn't convicted, and even if you don't want to go to the police, you know, if you don't want to go any further and prosecute, if you report it, they can build an intelligence picture, because that individual can carry on raping. And those attacks now, we've talked on this programme, made appeals about blitz attack when victims have been dragged off the street, but those rapes aren't in the majority. The rapes are in the majority are when it's someone known to you, an acquaintance. And I hate the word date rape.
Do you think that's why a lot of women don't? Because they say, well, I had a couple of dates, you know, I had kissed him, so they feel that maybe they won't be believed as much as you've been dragged off the street
but
of a
the
dark
fault
alley.
lays at the door of the rapist, nothing to do with
And when he was at your door and he turned and walked calmly away, you live in a small place. Have you ever seen him again?
No, and I actually moved away.
So that you wouldn't?
Yes, and I had to get on with my life and just try and, you know, get to work. And
So even now, so has he got away with that, or would you advocate that Tess could or should? Is there anything she should do?
Well, I would say with this time period, the quicker you report it, the more physical evidence the police can get, which is much more likely to achieve a prosecution and a conviction. And you know, all these years later, it's going to be far more difficult, because it's, you know, Tessa's word against his. There's always going to be an issue of consent when two people are known to each other. But like when Tessa described, you know, she did have some injuries there and then. That could have been photographed. There'd have been a mess in the flat. They could have retrieved forensic evidence. And of course, it's still going to be a difficult one. But at least you've got a chance. You'd have your day in court. You'd have your day
Janet,
of
if I can
prosecution.
finish with you, there might be women watching today whose husbands are raping them and it's illegal. What would you say to them if they're watching and they haven't told anybody?
To be brave and go to somebody and tell them. and really stop this. It's got to be stopped.
OK, thank you. Thank you both so much for talking about that. Such a sensitive issue. Thank you, Sue.
If you've been affected by rape or a sexual assault, you need information, the website's the place to go initially, itv.com/thismorning. Log that down, take a note of that, and we'll be back after the break.
Feel closer this summer. Nivea sponsors This Morning.
Each delicious spoonful of Muller Corner is an art form, like swirlism, created by those with a love of circular shapes. Pointillists who explore repetition to achieve a taste sensation, and those who use broad strokes. The Tippists. 20 varieties to stir, swirl and mix. Muller Corner. Delicious yoghurt your way. Introducing the British classics Eton Mess, Cherry Bakewell and Apple Pie.
At Coco & Co, the gang and I were busy posting out our new tip and sip bowls when we had an unexpected delivery. This is the last straw, Mucky. Croc was giving us the runaround. But I soon sent him packing. No one's going to stop us enjoying the chocolatey milk. Get your free tip and sip bowl with special packs today.
Good news at Holland & Barrett. The penny sale is back. Buy 2 selected products, pay normal price for one, just a penny for the other. That was on me. £9.99 for those, and a penny for those. And you can mix and match. Vitamin D and Californian prunes, silica complex and cranberries. And use your rewards for life card, and the deal gets even better. The Holland & Barrett penny sale, in-store or online. You won't get that anywhere else.
I've met thousands of fascinating people and I have some wonderful memories. But if you'd like to leave your loved ones more than happy memories, you might want to look at this, the Sun Life Guaranteed Over 50 plan. It's the most popular plan of its type in the UK. From only £4 a month, it pays a fixed cash sum when you're gone, which could help towards funeral costs or be left as a cash gift. If you're aged 50 to 85, you're guaranteed to be accepted with no health questions. It's that straightforward. As long as you keep paying the premiums, the full cash sum is payable on death after you've had the plan for 2 years. For full details, call 0800 60 80 40. Your first month's premium is free and you get a welcome gift. You'll receive a free Parker pen just for inquiring. You'll be in good company with the Guaranteed Over 50 plan, so why not call today on 0800 60 80 40 or visit over50plan.co.uk.
This is an important announcement. If you've taken out a loan, credit card or mortgage in the last 10 years, you could be owed thousands. Millions of people have been missold payment protection insurance, even though many didn't ask for it, need it, or maybe felt pressured into buying it. To find out if you're owed money, simply call Claim for Refunds now, and we'll tell you within minutes if you could be entitled to financial compensation. We've helped people like Mr. and Mrs. Cray. They got back over £25,000. Or Mr. Lynch. He received over £38,000, money which helped both him and his family. Even if your loans and credit cards are paid off and your account is now closed, Claim for Refunds could still help, and we could settle your claim in just 3 weeks. There are no upfront fees, and if we don't win your claim, you don't pay a penny. Guaranteed. You could be owed thousands. And remember, time limits may apply, so don't delay. Log on now or call 0800 044 5740 for your free claim pack. This could be the most important call you make this year, so call now.
ITV1's exciting new series, Food, Glorious Food, is searching the country for one very special recipe. The winner will receive £20,000 and a place on the shelves of Marks & Spencer. To find out how to take part in the series, please go to itv.com/beontv. Feel closer this summer. Nivea sponsors This Morning.
A few things to tell you about coming up in the programme. The new teen sensation, they are calling him Ruth what?
The British Justin Bieber. I just call him the one and only Conor Maynard. And he's singing here, live on the show.
Oh, I've got to tell you, coming in, Olympic legend Olga Korbut. If you think back to the 72 Olympics, then again 76, she'll be looking back on her glory days. Now, Stephen Mulhern, his glory days would be...
Haven't started yet, have they? Have they started yet?
And he's young. Hello, Stephen.
Thank you for that. Now, we were talking earlier about the older generation wanting to be known as Grey Panthers. Can you believe this? Well, you've had your say, Philippa Holland. That's ridiculous. Who do they think they are? The older version of Cougars? Also, Kate Gray. No, that's horrid. Grey Panther, no way. Silver Fox is much better. Also, Sandra has emailed, in Australia, older people are referred to as senior citizens, which sounds a lot more respectable. That's easy for you to say. Sheila says, no, Grey Panthers, no way. Let's all grow old gracefully and admit that we are going to be called elderly. Also, Heather has emailed, I'm an MBB. What does it stand for, I hear you say? Member of Biddy Brigade. Very good. And Maureen has emailed, I'm nearly 75 and I like to be called a recycled teenager. Please keep all your comments coming in. We're going to be talking about flirting a bit later on as well. But now, how would you like to spend your summer in a luxury villa and win £35,000 in cash? It could all be yours if you enter this prize draw.
Fancy holiday like a celeb? Well, it's our summer of luxury and we want to send you to a VIP villa.
Courtesy of Solmar Villas, your family of 6 could be living it up for a week here at the blockbusting Villa Maitreya on the stunning island of Menorca. This 6-bedroom mega home has sea views and a private pool that you can relax next to while searching for pictures of yourself in all the gossip mags.
And the holiday isn't even the headline, because you could be banking a superstar £35,000 in tax-free cash.
And we all know celebrities don't like to work too hard, so we've made entering even easier because there's no question. So for your chance to win, all you need to do is call 09041 61 99 99. Calls cost no more than £1.54 from BT landlines. Calls from other networks may be higher, and from mobiles will be considerably more. Text prize to 63335. Text costs £1.50 plus one standard network rate message. You can also enter for free at itv.com. Entrants must be 18 or over. Entries made after lines close at 5 p.m. on Sunday the 2nd of September will not be counted but may still be charged.
Well, here we are, the Olympics underway. Britain's already picked up 2 medals and some of our finest gymnasts are now in the finals.
Now, joining us now is possibly one of the greatest gymnasts of all time, Olga Korbut. She won 4 Olympic gold medals during her career and she captured the world's attention and our hearts in 1972. She's still going strong. Last week, she was back in her leotard to wow us all on Dancing on Ice Goes Gold. If you didn't see it, have a look at this.
When I'm racing with destiny, in that one moment of time, I will feel eternity.
Well, it was hardly the Olympics, but it was pretty special as well. Olga Korbut, who's a legend certainly to people of my age, when we were 10 years of age, and that when you first came to prominence, and you were so famous. And not only were you so famous just for winning your medals, you were so young. How young were you?
This is my 40th anniversary after 72 Olympics.
Yeah.
So it's very special for me to be in London and to see for real gymnastics, swimming, everything.
Yeah. And what age were you when you started doing what you did?
When I was born.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm going to the tree right there.
And was it something you enjoyed, or were you... See, we were led to believe that there were these Soviet training camps that you guys basically were taken from the cradle and made to do, whether it was gymnastics in your case, or javelin or shot put or whatever, that there were like factories turning you athletes out in those days.
No. It's later was, but at the beginning you have to practice with your coach. And I'm from small city, and I'm very, very happy there's very good gym and very good coach.
Yeah. Olga, some of the things you did were very, very dangerous. They were impressive, but they were very dangerous. Some of the moves where you had to bend over backwards, literally, they've been banned now, I understand. They're not allowed to do them anymore.
No, if you practice every day, it's years, and becoming for you like you walking. We're walking on the beam.
Yeah.
But you almost kind of changed the face of gymnastics a bit, because it had all been very elegant and about poise and balance, and you made it much more kind of athletic, it seemed. That you had a different style that we hadn't seen before.
I'm very happy.
And what's that like? You were only, what, 17 years old?
Yeah.
In the 72 Munich Games, and you went home with 3 gold medals and a silver medal. What was that like for a 17-year-old girl? That whole experience, you're away from home and the crowd all cheering, because, you know, people did literally fall in love with this beautiful young girl who, the smile that you had, you just looked like you were loving the whole
To be
thing.
in Olympics is something, you know, just to be. I compete in Olympics, it's even more impressive. And I'm very happy I'm here on Olympics.
What difference does it make to your life to have one of these? I mean, this is a Munich gold and this is a Montreal gold. It changes your life forever, doesn't it? When you walk into a room and you tell people who you are, that you're an Olympic gold medal winner, there's respect immediately.
They don't change me. They change just...
People's attitudes.
Yes,
Yes.
exactly. But I was the same and I will be the same. I never doing this. It's
So
not
you
my
even look,
style.
but you're even the same size. You look like you haven't changed. Your body hasn't really changed. Has it changed much?
Because I work out every day. Because, you know, when you're working like I did 10 years on the row, every day, 365 a year, and you have to continue because heart is different, you know. This is why I'm working every day, and I'm jogging, I'm walking, and work out.
But you're not on the beam, are you?
No.
No.
But you teach. But I think you teach as well. Do you teach?
Yes, I
Yeah.
do private, who want to be, not just pushing.
Yeah.
No, who want.
But your life did change after you won those golds, because you became world famous and then you decided to leave Russia, the Soviet Union. Why did you leave? You went to live in America.
I left Belarus because I was born there because of Chernobyl. And I spent a lot of time in the United States to raise money for Chernobyl children. And I've been here most of the time, I mean in the United States. This is why I decided to move. And people have to live where they like to.
Yes. What do you think of the London Olympics so far, what you've seen?
We didn't see a lot because we just came yesterday. It's a long trip. But I read a paper and everything, and I'm very proud of Great Britain. They're doing very good in swimming and gymnastics particularly. And I'm very proud. I'm here, I will look final. I'll go there.
And are you involved in any way? Are you doing any commentating? Are you involved in the gymnastics? Or are you just here as a spectator?
I will, I think, in during final. They want me to ask some question, opinion, you know.
And what would you say to the young boys and girls now who are training that might be our future Olympians? What would you say? What gives you that? What gave you that drive and determination?
Most important, you have to love from the heart. This is most important. And of course, work hard and believe, and you will do it.
Olga, delightful to meet you. A true Olympic legend. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you for bringing your medals.
Yes, we'll keep them. See it for you.
Closest we're ever going to get to one of those.
See? Laugh from the heart. That's where you're going wrong. But, yeah. The laugh from the heart. That's just what it's all about.
That's it.
You should just watch and copy me.
Go on then, off you go.
We are zaltzing.
Well,
That'll be an Olympic sport.
We're not
For long.
fortunate.
Remember last week we had Flavia and Russell in. Well, they're taking to the floor once more. They've got a second tip for you to get your salsa routine up and running after the break.
Feel closer this summer. Nivea sponsors This Morning.
Celebrate the London 2012 Olympic Games with McDonald's. Get your free Coca-Cola glass and wristband with any large meal or premium salad.
At Morrison's, fresh nectarines, plums, salad tomatoes and iceberg lettuce are all 50p each. Hundreds of fresh bargains in store today at Morrison's.
Newsflash, if you come across this oval of Browners, Philadelphia with Cadbury, avoid it at all costs. They reckon it's 86 calories, which can't be right. This is cheese and chocolate. It's just wrong. Oh, I mean, chocky Philly, don't be silly.
Go compare, when you ensure you must be sure to go compare.
For great deals on last-minute breaks at Butlins, give us a call on 0800 222 555 or visit butlins.com.
Serving for the match and for a place in history.
Got a pin to the rope. Seconds to go. Another right. There's the foul. Oh, that was an amazing performance. Watching. Giving thankful for that bet. Oh my word, he's holding. Unbelievable. And they're away first time. What a squad. He's putting away 1 metre, 2 metres. He wants the goal. Oh, the world record has been taken apart. And now he makes his move. Handling the ball around the bend. Down the outside. Who's going to get out? He takes it on the line.
Hopes and dreams of a nation carried by one man.
He's done it! It has happened! It has come to pass!
Free from contracts, free from subscriptions. The thrill of sport is free for everyone. All in glorious HD. Freeview HD. How good is that?
Yep.
Get your free Coca-Cola commemorative glass and wristband with any large meal or premium salad. Only at McDonald's.
When it comes to lunchtime, we choose the same food over and over without paying attention to what we eat. Well, it's time for a fresh idea. Discover my delicious Uncle Ben's Rice Time. Specially selected vegetables and richly spiced sauces with fluffy steamed rice. Begin with my Uncle Ben's Rice Time and put taste back on the menu.
I can hear them calling me. Oh, let's go.
A man who walks with the animal, talks with the animals, grunts and squeaks and squawks with the animals.
That's going to be a hug goodnight.
They could talk to me.
Meet the keepers and their animals at the zoo. Sunday at 7 on ITV1. Feel closer this summer. Nivea sponsors This Morning.
Olga Corbett, very good meeting her
Lovely.
there. Olympic
No,
legend.
but see, she's a legend to me. I remember watching her, and I would have been 12, and just you know, she was so young, and all those medals, and I was helping her put them all away. Then there's so many of them.
All I kept thinking was how long it took me to get her sticker for my album.
Did
in
you say? Did you get
1972.
it eventually?
I did eventually got it for a complete
Did you have to
set.
swap with someone?
You had these famous Olympians and all that sort of thing. Goodness me. What have we still got to come?
Well,
What were you
we've
singing?
got the
Music?
pop sensation that is Conor Maynard. He's performing live for us, 12:20. Go and wake up your daughters if they're
Yeah.
still in bed, because they won't want to miss him.
You will probably miss the Hairy Bikers. They're here in studio today,
won't
but there's a lot
recognise
less of them, it
Yeah.
has to be said. They've been swapping their motorbikes for push bikes for their new TV show. It's working well. They're looking very good. Well, as good as big and hairy can be. You know, but I mean, They're lovely guys. They cook
They are
great
lovely guys.
food. We
There's
love
less
them.
of them
They're
now.
fading away.
Yeah.
Here's the competition.
Our summer of luxury is still flying high, which is just as well, because you could soon be joining a jet set with a villa holiday fit for a VIP. Hey, no photos! Your family of 6 celebrities could be living it up here on the stunning island of Menorca. And checking into your dazzling digs, the unbelievable Villa Maitreya, courtesy of Solmar Villas. This 6-bedroom abode with stunning sea views is just the place to unwind and dodge those paps. And when you finish topping up your superstar tan, it's time to get out and show it off whilst taking in everything this vibrant island has to offer, including your very own luxury yacht charter, where you can while away the day sipping champagne, taking in the sights, or meeting some of the locals. Just watch out for telescopic lenses. And if all that isn't quite glitzy and glamorous enough for you, get ready for the top billing, a staggering £35,000 in tax-free cash. So for your chance to win, all you need to do is call 09041 61 99 99. Calls cost no more than £1.54 from BT landlines. Calls from other networks may be higher, and from mobiles will be considerably more. Text prize to 63335. Text costs £1.50 plus 1 standard network rate message. You can also enter for free at itv.com. Entrants must be 18 or over. Entries made after lines close at 5 p.m. on Sunday the 2nd of September will not be counted but may still be charged.
Ruined,
What are you tossing at?
ruined by that gratuitous nakedness, that chest of his. Viewers, give your views to Stephen in the Hub today about all of that. Imagine if I had been doing that. If I had been doing that report, would I have gone bare-chested?
Hopefully not. But then Jeff's Jeff, you know. He looks good, doesn't he? I'm quite happy, Jeff, with a
I'm
bit
gonna
of
have a word
gratuitous
with my nephew there.
nakedness on the boat.
He was like Daniel Craig.
Yes.
Well, you see. But do you know why that is? That is because Jeff Zalzas. He does Zalza.
Does he do Zalza?
He does
Zalza. Yeah.
Zalza.
Yeah, because last week we launched Zalza. It's a new fitness segment with Strictly's Flavia and Russell... Oh, that's not them, clearly. Those were the 2 beginners. Oh, dear.
I've transformed in just a week. And
There we go. Whoa.
Oh, look at that. I'll be doing that.
Damon.
I'm doing that competition report next week.
You're so
Yes,
out of
do we have to
time.
show this? Do we really?
How could you be so out of time to that music?
Sorry?
It really
Sorry.
is. Anyway.
Just imagine seeing
But you
you
were.
snake hips on the dance floor.
Well, at least I'm
Not.
keeping time.
Yeah.
Anyway, head back today. They've got another dance, a size routine
Yeah.
to get you fit.
Now, I've been trying out this one all over the week. The weekend. It's
Yeah.
swinging jive.
Oh, is that what you were doing?
Yes, do you want me to
I
show
thought
you
you had
this?
a bad hip or something.
Yeah, OK, I'll show you this while you watch Flavia and Russell. Here we go.
Okay, so this week it's a jive, which is a bit more upbeat. It's generally great for your cardio. There's lots of repetition to give you a chance to pick up all the various steps. Now, the jive has a lovely bounce action without being too aggressive. You can put as much or as little energy as you like to begin with. Now, once you've got the hang of it, you can really go for it. Okay, so we've got a little bit of introduction music to begin with, and then we're going to do a kind of basic jive step with alternating feet. And we're going to be going back, replace, side, back, replace, side, back, replace, side, back, replace, side. Good. Now we're going to repeat the same thing, but we're going to add the arms. So we're going to take the arms up in the air. So we go back, replace, side, back, replace, side, back, replace, side, back, replace, side. Now, we're going to do a little step to the chorus of the music. 2 little taps. We're going to go tap, step, tap, step. Now, I'm going to dance a little twisting action, but if you've got any doubts with your ankles, your knees, or your hips, you can do what Russell does, which is a merengue action. So we're going to go a 5, a 6, a 7, 8. Now again, tap, step, a 5, a 6, a 7, 8. We're going to dance a nice slow turn to your left. 1, 2, 3, clap. 1, 2, 3, clap. And then we're going to dance a little side action to your left. Taking the arms up, we go side, close, side, close, side, close, change. Side, close, side, close, side, close, end. Okay, shall we have a go to music?
Death or glory.
Keep breathing. 5, 6, 7, 8. Back, step, side. 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 Arms up. Back. Keep going. One more. Taps. Tap, tap, twist. Tap, tap, twist. Tap, tap. The arms. A nice slow turn. And little side steps. 1 and 2 and 3 and change. 1 and 2 and 3 and change. 1 and 2 and 3 and change.
The joy.
Oh, we can do that.
You just don't know who's the teacher, is it Russell? Wow.
There you are. Do you feel fitter?
I do.
You see, that's Elsa for you. So if you're enjoying Russell and Flavia's routines and you are going to take part at home, we would love to see the evidence, wouldn't we?
Yes, please.
Yes, so you can send us your footage and we can use it on the show and show you in action. So you can do that. Go to our website, itv.com/thismorning. You've got until 5 p.m. on August the 23rd to get those videos in. You must be 18 or over, please. So there you go.
Now, we're talking flirting.
Oh, are
Yeah.
we?
Do you flirt?
I'm not a huge flirt. I mean, I can do it when I have to.
Well, I tell you now, they've revealed their secrets. Here they are. The reason why I mention this, by the way, is a study has revealed that women use flirting as a bargaining tool. OK, now Paige has emailed. I sent my boyfriend into town to get me insoles for my shoes. He came out with 2 packs of party heels and insoles, and the woman gave him them for nothing. So even guys do this as well. Yes. Jessie Jane, she says, yes, I once got 70...
Jessie Jane?
Jessie Jane.
Oh, Jessie Jane.
I once got £70 off a £200 worth of clothing.
By flirting?
Yeah, by flirting. There's loads more.
Why not? I say, why not?
Well, McLean says it really does work. I used to get my missus to use her charms to get a better deal, discount, or get something for nothing more than a smile for the workmen. When they came round, I would hide. Are you ready for this? He would hide in the bedroom, then miraculously appear from upstairs once the receipt
Once
been
you've
signed
done the
off.
deal.
Yeah, once you've done the deed, if you like. Chloe Wheatley, I always do this and often get things for free. I could even have a whole Saturday night out and not spend a penny. It's only
You must be really good at that.
But more importantly, what is she doing?
Well, let us know.
Is it just flirting?
Hopefully.
I hope so.
She got everything free?
Yeah, well, that's what she's saying. The only time that she realised that she had a night out was when she had the hangover. Yeah, the following day. And very quickly, Izzy Kate, as the youngest at my work, my colleagues encouraged me to flirt to get more for our money from suppliers. 95% successful. See, I can believe this.
Yeah, I can believe
a little
it.
flutter of the eyelashes.
Is that because men are just a little bit stupid that we can just wrap you around our fingers with a bit of eyelash fluttering?
I think, well, even more so for Susie. Janelle, I hope I said your name right. This is a bit naughty. We don't condone this, obviously. I got off doing 90 on a 60 mile per hour road. I did have a low-cut top on and did a little flirty apology. Worth every eyelash flutter. And hang on a second.
Girl.
That's over 30 miles an hour simply by...
What can I say? The
Obviously,
policeman was
she didn't do that
obviously
noise as
impressed.
well,
He didn't
but-
do that. That's not. You don't do that when you're flirting. OK.
No.
Now coming
There we
up,
go.
they've gone from hairy bikers to hairy dieters. Cyan Dave, there they are. Oh no, we're not supposed to see them yet. Oh, there they are. Yes. They're going to share their weight loss secrets. We didn't rehearse that, as you can probably tell. Talking to them in just a minute.
Feel closer this summer. Nivea sponsors This Morning.
This is Conor Maynard with his incredible debut album Contrast, including Can't Say No. And the brand new single, Vegas Girl. Conor Maynard, Contrast, out now.
Diarrhea can leave your body feeling out of tune. Only Imodium Instants disperse instantly on your tongue and can stop diarrhea within 1 hour, working gently with your body to help restore harmony. Imodium Instants. Fast but gentle.
Earl's been online dating. Look at his matches. Oh, just the one? There are hundreds. I don't know how he's going to choose. At least here at Wonga, we give you all the information you need to decide whether we're right for you.
That's right, Joyce. At Wonga.com, we put you in control. Using our online sliders, you decide how much you want to borrow and for how long, and we tell you how much it'll cost.
Where did these come from? I think Earl's worked out you're the one for him. No chance.
Wonga.com, straight talking money.
Go compare, go compare. When you insure, you must be sure to go compare.
If you like films that make you laugh, TV dramas, timeless classics, or whatever else, then you'll love Netflix. Netflix is a new service that lets you watch unlimited films and TV episodes on your PC or TV via a game console or other devices connected to the internet. Browse genres and get personalized suggestions. It's instant, it's unlimited, and it's only £6 a month. Start your free trial.
Get a shiny new Samsung Galaxy Ace with all the internet you'll ever need for just £13 a month. It's the Android-powered smartphone that's great for gamers and searchers and tweeters and social networkers and loads of other apps. And you get 5,000 texts and 100 minutes. And a great smartphone with a 5-megapixel camera and touchscreen from the UK's fastest-growing mobile network. Get yours now. Call 0800 358 6950. Search online for 3 or visit a 3 store.
Kate and I have been through 3 moves, 5 jobs, 2 newborns, and I'm getting grey. But Kate, she still looks like Kate.
Nice and Easy with Colour Blend technology gives you beautiful tones and highlights in one simple step for colour that's true to you.
I don't know how she does it.
With the dimensional colour of Nice and Easy, all they see is you.
Butlins' new Wave Hotel and Apartments are now open. So come and say hello and grab a last-minute break.
Keep bang up to date with all the London 2012 action in our Olympic Games pull-out. Every single day, only in the Sun. Let's make it great Britain.
This summer, Daybreak is getting up close and personal with some of Britain's wildlife.
They look so cute and with their bushy tails. I think they're very hungry.
Join Gethin Jones live every morning and meet some new furry friends.
It was great to meet you all.
Wild About Britain, next week on Daybreak.
Feel closer this summer. Nivea sponsors This Morning.
Very shortly we're going to reveal a hairy, well, 2 hairy bikers, and there's a little less. There's a what?
Nothing.
I'm saying there's don't mock them.
I'm not.
They're what? There's less of them. What's wrong
There's
with
a
you?
lot less of nothing. I just wondered what you were going to say.
The hair.
But
Maybe
you know,
they've been
now
trimmed.
now I know what you're going to
Yes.
say. That's fine, there they are.
Oh, yeah.
They're cooking as well. First, though, another chance to bag a summer of luxury. We're giving away a week's stay in a gorgeous luxury villa and £35,000 in cash. Here's Jeff.
What are you laughing at?
It's our summer of luxury. We've committed ourselves to making you feel like an absolute A-lister with a holiday fit for celebs. You could soon be topping up your tans and dodging your devoted fans on the idyllic island of Menorca in the beautiful Balearics. You and 5 of your friends will jet off to your own private abode for a week of posing and pampering. The gorgeous Villa Maitreya, where you can relax by your very own private pool, courtesy of Solmar Villas. And when you're relaxed enough, why not get out and enjoy everything marvellous Menorca has to offer? You could even splash some of the £35,000 spending money that we're throwing in too. So for your chance to win this superstar prize, there's no question to be answered. All you need to do is call 09041 61 99 99. Calls cost no more than £1.54 from BT landlines. Calls from other networks may be higher, and from mobiles will be considerably more. Text prize to 63335. Text costs £1.50 plus 1 standard network rate message. You can also enter for free at itv.com. Entrants must be 18 or over. Entries made after lines close at 5 p.m. on Sunday the 2nd of September will not be counted but may still be charged.
Well, I tell you, I thought I saw it all. I think it's impossible here. I'm reading a book that says How to Love Food and Lose Weight.
It is possible.
I wouldn't believe it unless I saw the evidence with my own eyes. 2 hairy bikers, much less of them than there would normally be. Si and Dave, very good to see both of you.
Good to see you.
Amazing.
Your plan is what?
Well, we've lost 3 stone each because I think we were getting to the stage. We've just come back from Mississippi, which is a new series, starts UK TV Food on the 19th of August, and we'd maxed out. We'd eaten so much wonderful food, and we needed to shed a bit, and I was starting to shuffle.
It was. I've never seen him shuffle before, so that was a worry. I mean, the reality is that I was 19.5 stone, Dave was 18 stone, and there was a lot of health professionals who were, you know, quite apart from anything else, mates of ours were going, boys, listen, you're going down a road here.
We're both
that you
on
don't
blood
need
pressure
to.
tablets.
So we get to a certain age when you can't do
Yeah.
that.
But then how can you still have your nice things, the things you like, your curries, for instance?
The whole thing, Eamon, is what we've tried really hard to do, because, look, we want to get down to an ideal weight. It's not that we're not going to drink beer and eat pies ever again, because we are, because that's what we love and that's who we are.
Yes.
The most important thing about the book, the dietist book, is that it's just great food. It just happens to be less calorific, and that was the challenge for Dave and I as cooks, basically.
Okay. Well, convert us all. Today we're going to do kebabs.
Yeah.
Minus the chips, as far as I know. What have you got there? What type of kebab?
Well, it's a lemony lamb kebab. It's bursting with flavours. It's a good marinade and a fruity rice salad.
Ooh.
But it's proper food. And it's great for the summer.
Okay.
And it comes in with the salad, a big plate for about 500 calories.
And boys, incidentally, the new series I know starts Thursday night on BBC Two. Is this the theme for the new series as well?
Well, it's a story of how it all happened, really. Our families are both into the series. We've been quite brave. We've let the cameras into our homes. And, like, episode 1 on Thursday, that's a bit of a shocker, really.
Let's have a look. While you get your ingredients prepared, let's just have a look. This is Thursday. This is the new show, The Hairy Dieters now.
Yeah.
You look fat, both of you.
Who do?
You two.
Oh, see, it's tough love up north, isn't it?
Dave.
Yeah.
Almost 40% of you is fat.
Right.
So, obese, from a clinical point of view, what we see is a slim chap in there, totally inside this big overcoat of fat. With Simon, the news is that 42% of your body mass is fat.
I sought comfort in food, and I just piled on the weight.
I was a stone for every age. You were 9 stone at 9?
I was 9 stone at 9. I was 10 stone at 10. And I just wanted to die. I just wanted to die. I just thought, well, it's pointless, because I felt worthless.
Brilliant. How inspirational, how fantastic.
I've got coriander seeds, cumin seeds, fennel seeds. They go in the pot with the lamb.
And what I've done with the lamb is I've marinated it in, and you need to marinate it for about half an hour, and I've marinated it with a little bit of lemon juice, a little bit of lemon zest, some garlic, some olive oil.
And I'm just thinking, if you two just had to cut your hair, you'd have lost 3 stone. Why go to all the bother?
Well, mine's thin, Eamon.
What can I do that? What can I do that?
And is this basically kind of recipes and things that you love anyway, just with lower calorie oils and taking out the
there's
fats?
no such thing as a low-calorie oil. That's one of the myths. It's like we use loads of olive oil because it's a healthy fat.
Yeah.
Same calories as butter.
Yeah.
And
it's true.
we've had to rethink, and the sugars, the carbs. We've cut nothing out. We're just counting calories. It's what the doctors tell you should do. and nobody does.
And actually portion size, which always sounds really boring, but it's true, because sometimes we just pile our plates and we're not really hungry, but we keep eating because there's still food there.
Absolutely, and I think the thing is, and a top tip that Dave and I learned, and what we did was we used, and we're just going to put those on a griddle, or you can put it in under a grill, or you can do it on the barbecue, because the weather's so lovely.
It is, at the moment.
At the moment. Look, the whole thing was really that... Where's me bit of breads, yeah. The whole thing really was that, that what we were keen to do is like find out some little tricks and tips, because it's all right losing the weight, but it's got to be sustainable. So to deny yourself over a long period of time from stuff, which is why we were saying before, we're not going to stop drinking beer and eating pies, because that's what we're living and that's what we love. But it's a lot
less often.
Yeah, and it's a lot easier to lose 3 pounds than it is to lose 3 stone. So that's what we're doing.
And as the doctor said, we were fit fatties, and so now is the time to do something about it. But the first episode, it's quite a shocker actually facing up to... I mean, things like your waist sizes, it bore no resemblance to the jean sizes we were wearing.
Yes.
And when you actually get the tape measure out, it was blooming heck, you know.
You're still squeezing into your old one.
Oh, yeah.
And how different do you feel?
A lot different. You feel a lot more motivated, a lot more engaged, and you kind of... I don't know, you just feel healthier, because you're not carrying 20 kilos of lard about, basically, and that's fundamentally how it works.
How long did this take?
3 months.
3 months.
So it's like a sabbatical, really, to turn ourselves around. Now, we'll keep going with the exercise, and, you know, it's just a different way of life, really.
We've got a couple of minutes left, so...
Can you,
do you need us to help do anything?
No, I think I'm just about to go and chop some salad.
Salad, I've got some softened onions, some cumin, coriander, turmeric, and a drop of water in there, just to get spicy.
There's still lots of flavour, lots of
loads of stuff going on.
What we tried to do is, everything we've learned over the years cooking, we've tried to apply that to lower calorie food, and it works. And we're going on tour as well, September 30th.
Well, why don't you dump those motorbikes for pedal bikes?
We did!
We did, did you?
We did.
Flaming killed us.
Oh, yeah.
So got lemon juice, lemon zest in there. That's the salad dressing.
Lovely.
Give that a stir.
OK, we've got a minute, boys.
Pre-cooked rice in there.
So that's whole grain rice?
Yep.
Yeah,
whole grain rice.
Healthier, good for you.
Good for you, much better for you. Yeah, really good. A minute. Well, I think we could build a kebab in a minute.
So that's got the dressing with the cumin, the coriander and the turmeric in there.
You've actually got 45 seconds to build your kebab.
45 seconds, can you do it? Well, I think we can. Let's put this out here.
Can they build it? Yes, we can.
Yes,
So it's fast food and it's healthy food.
Fast food, healthy.
Yeah.
Just pack this in.
Pineapple,
salad.
That's it, bit of salad.
Cucumber and grapes. We're going on tour, Eamon. We're going back into the theatre, so we need to be fit.
Well, good. You're #1 on the book charts. Your new series starts on Thursday night. They're going back on tour, and they're eating themselves thin to lose weight. All the information on their lemony kebabs are on our website, itv.com /
That's my lunch sorted.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, boys. You're looking good.
Thank you, boys. That's lunch sorted. And here's what we've got for you tomorrow.
It's a packed Tuesday on This Morning. We've got security on standby. Showbiz royalty, Sooty, Sweep and Sue will be making mischief. Dr. Chris has some health tips for the Olympian in your life. Roller boots at the ready. The cast of Starlight Express will perform live in the studio. And Abby Clancy's back with a look at some sexy celebrity fashion lines. Plus the woman who claims to be the love child of Jimmy Savile, despite inconclusive DNA evidence. Hear why she's not giving up her fight to find out the truth. That's all on tomorrow from 10:30.
Well, here's our music to finish with. This guy they're calling the British Justin Bieber. And just like Justin...
He's
fan
got
base.
fans. Yeah, he's got a
Yes.
huge fan base called The Maniacs. So he's performing his new single for us, Vegas Girl it's called. It's taken from his debut album. It is the wonderful Conor Maynard.
Let me break it up. All the pressure that you got, let me take it off. I swear, we're gonna make it up. Put your hands in the air, don't stop. I knock it down like you carry. Forget your name like Rihanna, you can run the world queen. Be unthinkable, Alicia, we can go soft. If she let go, then I ain't gonna leave her out. This is for the girl that can get down low. The whole club wanna see you go. Hey, shake, shake, like your famous girl. Head back, lay it down like a Vegas Hit the jackpot underneath the covers. Intoxicated, you're like a drug girl. Grab a glass, gonna win tequila. I'll knock you down like you carry. Forget your name like Rihanna, you can run the world queen. Be unthinkable, Alicia, we can go so far. If she let go, and I ain't gonna leave without her. This is for the girl that can get down low. The whole club wanna see you go. Hey, shake, shake, like you're famous, girl. Hair back, lay it down like a Vegas girl. Bass coming up so hard, that little jazz breaking every heart. Hey, shake, shake, like you're famous, girl. Hair back, lay it down like a Vegas girl, baby. Yeah, and it feels so right every night, like you're in Vegas, girl. In Vegas, girl. In Vegas, girl. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is for the girl that can get down low. The whole club wanna see you go. Hey, shake, shake, like you're famous, girl. Get back, lay it down like a Vegas girl. Bass coming up so hard, that little jazz breaking every heart. Hey, shake, shake, like you're famous, girl. Get back, lay it down like a Vegas girl.
They were the first manufactured boy band and a 60s pop sensation. We Love the Monkees, tonight at 9 here on ITV1.
Feel closer this summer. Nivea sponsors This Morning.
For celeb interviews and exclusive blogs, go to itv.com/thismorning. Sponsored by Nivea.
Buddy, you're a young man, hard man, shouting in the street, gonna take on the world someday. We will rock you.
New Persil. Removes tough stains, even in a quick wash.
Aviva Multicar gave me a great deal on my car insurance and a third off my wife's. So I bought her these.
Tony's off-spotting car. Now, stealth and concealment are absolutely vital.
Want up to a third off when you insure a second car? Go direct. Get the Aviva deal.
New Persil. Removes tough stains, even in a quick wash.
Yep.
On your marks, get set.
Go, 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 go!
ITV4 brings you the ultimate show for cyclists.
This is a great concept.
From commuting to competing.
We want to concentrate on all forms of cycling.
To reviews and reports.
The support you get wearing one of these suits is just incredible.
It's all about the passion to pedal.
I've got him in my sights.
Brand new series, The Cycle Show, tonight at 8 on ITV4.
Now, it might be lunchtime, but there's still work to be done as another worthy recipient gets a very quick home makeover.
So many homes and so many disasters. Is your decor dated? Your bedroom embarrassing? Your kitchen a mess? Is it time your house became a gorgeous home? Well, it could be your lucky day. with a surprise 60-minute makeover worth thousands of pounds. It won't cost you a thing, and you won't have a clue it's happened till you get home. Let's find out who wants our help today.
Please can we have a 60-minute makeover for my sister Nikki? She's had a really tough year and I think this is what she needs.
So...
Please can we have a 60-minute makeover?
Yes, you may. Hello, we're at Nikki's home in Windsor today. She's had a really tough time recently, so her friends and family want to give her a big treat. We're hoping that a fabulous home makeover will be the perfect surprise, with an expert interior designer leading the team. He always brings his quick wit and cheeky charm to any makeover he takes on, turning a boring bleak room like this into a stylish dining space. His trademark kilt is a bit of a giveaway. Of course, it's John Amabile. Today, he'll be putting all of his design efforts into changing Nikki's house in only 60 minutes. Right, so Kelly, you are Nikki's sister.
Yeah.
And Nick, you're Kelly's partner.
That's right.
So this is Nikki and Ben's house, and who lives here as well, Kelly?
There's Nikki and Ben and they've got 4 children. Corin and Charlie are the 2 eldest, and Sky and Finn.
Gosh, so quite a household.
Yeah.
Kelly, tell me what's been happening for Nikki.
Yeah, she's had a really bad time. She was diagnosed with cancer in April last year. And that was a really tough year on the family as a whole. She was in and out of hospital, quite ill and tired all the time, going through chemotherapy. And then on top of that, her youngest child, Sky, was ill as well. She's got a duplex kidney. So they've kind of been taking it in turns in and out of hospital. And it's been really tough on the whole family.
How are they both doing now?
Well, Nikki was given the all clear 3 months ago in April. Sky's still quite ill. She's in and out of hospital still, but things are looking up.
Things are improving slightly.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so time to give them a bit of a fresh start.
Yeah.
They moved in here not long before all that as well, so they never really felt like they could get going with decorating.
OK, well, let's have a look at what needs doing. So this is obviously a nice big living dining room. John, what would you do?
It's actually working really well. The layout's working well. I love the fact we've got the family slouch area here. Very practical dining, kids' homework area. So I think what we have to do is make sure that it still works. So I think we have to look at practicality. I think the floor works really well. We'll still stick with materials, woods, solid, durable materials. But there's no cohesive feeling of this is a lovely big space. It's quite segmented. Yeah. So I think what we need to do is make the place feel lighter, more airy, still very practical, but pull the whole room together as a lovely big family living space.
Right, so before we do a complete clean sweep, is there anything that we want to keep in this room?
I think definitely the picture of the family up there. I think she wants to keep that.
Great, isn't it?
The lampshade that looks incredibly like a chandelier up there.
OK.
Definitely keep that.
I think the TV definitely has got to stay. It's quite a new TV.
OK, cool. John, is there anything that you would want to keep design-wise?
Well, because we've got this 60-minute window, I'd like to keep the floor. I think it looks good. It's a lovely background for me to build on.
Yeah.
And very practical.
Absolutely
a house
great
full of 6 people.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Right, OK. Well, Nikki, if you'd like to do the TV... Oh, my word, a sea of beds.
Yeah, it's a bit cramped in this room.
It's like the Waltons. Jim Bob sleeps up there.
They are kind of the Brady Bunch anyway, aren't they? But do they... I mean, who does actually sleep in here, Kelly?
OK, there's Nikki and Ben in this bed, and then the 2 youngest children, Finn sleeps up there, and Sky in this bed down
Sky
here.
in the bed down here.
Yeah.
But all of this is due to change, isn't it?
Yes.
What's the plan?
Ben's been converting the garage downstairs into a new bedroom. So basically, all the kids are going to swap rooms around. So the plan is that Nikki and Ben have their own bedroom next door.
At long last.
And the two girls, Charlie and Sky, will share this bedroom.
And what age are they?
Charlie's 14 and Sky's 3.
OK.
Bit of a challenge for you there.
Very well. Can we go overall again, please?
Do they have any common taste?
Pink.
Yeah, they both love pink.
Right, OK. So that's a good start.
And they're both very girly girls.
Yeah. Brilliant. So it's just down to John to come up with a design that's going to keep everyone happy.
That's the difficult part. And I think once we get rid of this bed showroom atmosphere in here,